Rogue. Rogue.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to today's Rogue. This is specifically a thematic one. If you saw from the title or from the thumbnail, this is an emails I can send. Hold on, I gotta take a sip because hold on. I am a little under the weather today. So I'm gonna be a little coffee, like not just coffee like Java, but coffee. I will be coughing while we're streaming today, but here's the concept for today's stream. Let me know if you are with me on this mission. I don't have my journal. I'll get that during the first sprint. I have a journal for the 25 goals I made in 2025. Okay. And one of those goals was to send 25 cold emails. And what is a cold email, you might ask? It means it's basically the embodiment of the meme of what if you just called Taylor up, right? And like basically sending emails that aren't related to my big girl job, or like not emails that are related to like me maintaining my current life. That like emailing a doctor wouldn't count. This is like someone at the Denver Natural History Museum has a cool exhibit, and I just email them to say, like, the curator of the museum, I'm like, loved your exhibit. You know, that's what I'm talking about today. I have sent one of these emails this year, just one.
Last week.
I sent it last week because I have received so many emails as an author of A Dark and Secret Magic, as you can see below, which, oh my gosh, by the way, sorry, is nominated in Germany for like the German Reader Awards, for 2 separate awards. It's nominated for Best in Fantasy Romantasy and for Best Book Design, which, I mean, if it's going to win one, it's got to win that one, right? So, so thank you. Miss Worldwide, she was. Yeah, but if you guys would feel ever so inclined, it's linked on my Instagram and my stories, I think, to be able to go and vote.
That's not me.
Wow, way to harsh my vibes, Steve. That wasn't very chill.
Sorry.
Okay.
What is this?
No more.
Oh, that's what that is.
Anyway, all right. Children?
Sorry. With unlimited soundboards comes limited ability to control my...
I get it. Okay, well, anyway, thanks everybody for that.
Snap out of it.
I guess
I need to make that one.
This is gonna be the vibe of today's stream. It's fine, but to make it
this is what I really meant. Well, this is the last one, I promise.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm getting overstimulated by the soundboard though, so I'm going to request no more. Truly. But I appreciate the applause. But yeah, if people want to go vote, feel free to go vote. But also, I know you've got other things to do. But here's the concept, the chaotic concept for today's stream. Last week, I sent my very first one of these after finishing reading Tusk Love, which is a Critical Role themed romance novel. And I enjoyed it. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to send this author. Because as an author, I receive so many of these reader emails where they let me know that they enjoy it. And it means so much to me. So I sent one.
Humble brag.
Are you just here to be a hater today? Like, what's going on?
No, I'm just here to shoot the shit.
Okay. Anyway, but I sent one last week and it was fun. But I thought for this stream, and Steve, you might be into this because you're like always trying to get me to do dare in Truth or Dare. I'm going to let the audience decide who I send these emails to. And literally the concept is within reason, everybody, within reason. Like, I'm not going to email like the president of China or something like that. Like, you know, like, basically,
which is our number one fan, obviously.
Basically, my rule is it has to like be vaguely within the wheelhouse of Wallissimo, where you're like, it would make sense for you to send it to this person. And number two is I can't be in contact with anyone who I would consider a traitor of the United States. Okay. So, and I get to determine who I believe that is. Okay. So,
Dang.
so I am going to leave it up to the chat and to you guys. And I'm going to be having to do these voice to text because I still really am not supposed to be typing. And that's what I'm going to be working on during today's sprints. So I don't know how many I'm going to try and get through today. Cause like I said, I'm also not feeling well. And so we'll see what my energy levels are, but that's what I'm going to be working on. And I hope people are here to have a good time and play and make your suggestions, and we'll like vote or, do whatever. Katie Ann is on standby for polling. So yeah, but you know what? Because you guys are my co-hosts, I'm going to say this. You guys have exclusive right of like each of you can definitively determine someone, as long as it falls within those rules. Yeah. Anyway, Katie, what are you going to be working on during our sprints? And thank you for joining me.
You're so welcome. I am going to be working on my F1 romance book. I am going to try to write definitely 2,000 words today in total. But I'll probably try and get a little more, just a scooch over that. I'm not gonna go 3 days in a row being like, I'm gonna write 5K and then get completely derailed by a nap or an email. So we're just gonna go for the regular 2K. And I'm just gonna write until I don't feel like writing anymore.
I love it. Okay. Stieg, thank you so much for joining me today. What are you going to be working on?
Thank you so much for having me, honored guests of the jury. Whatever. I will be again working on my cowboy book.
Yay, toot toot.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw. I am seeing everybody in the chat saying John Green, and that is truly such a great recommendation, except for the fact that how do I
consider him an enemy of the United States?
Yeah. No, he and I already have a relationship outside of, I've already emailed John Green in my life, and we have a correspondence through my big girl job.
I thought that was Hank Green.
Both of them. But like, actually it was John Green who I first was like working with. And then Hank Green was years later and stuff. So anyway, sorry guys. But I mean, I could email him from my author account, and I could even say like, hey, I'm not like, not in the sense of like he immediately knows me. It's not like I have his phone number or anything like that, but this is like sort of like reaching out to someone I've never reached out to before, but I could still email him from the perspective of like, whatchamacallit, like a reader to an author versus two people in
everything is tuberculosis was exposure therapy for me.
Literally, do you remember when I went to the thing? And
That's why I said that.
That was crazy.
Like, you can tell it's exposure therapy. Like
yeah, I don't know how he'd feel about me. Like, because my thing is that, how I've always been like with my mental illness, I'm always worried about triggering someone. I legitimately think John Green and I have a very similar through line of anxiety into depression and are triggered by very similar things. And so I'm not sure I'd be like, I loved your event, except for the part where you were like, pretty sure the world's about to. Like,
I think he'd feel kind of bad about that if you like said it like that. Like,
and that's not what I want to do. That's like
it was a joke, but like,
no, totally, I get that, but this is good because it's helping me identify ground rules. Positive emails. So I love the idea. I think Anna said emailing a local politician, but like again, and that's a good one, and I'm gonna put a pin in that, and maybe we could decide what local politician. What?
Well, I put up a poll because I was like, okay, people are saying politicians and John Green. So I put up a poll for John Green from the author account, and then a local politician, because you have done a lot of local politics. Like, you've been watching the streams and stuff. So like, I really like you could like pull someone from there and be like, hey, I loved what you said about this in our community.
Yeah. Well, and what's interesting here from just like a crowdsourcing thought is like, I could email someone in local politics who's like involved in something I'm specifically interested in that I might also one day like to get involved in, because I find that that's often what happens is when you email anybody within organizations, they're like, hey, want to get involved. So that's, that's another thing. Yeah. So for people who are confused about the John and Hank Green thing, basically they have, they're super involved in philanthropy, and my big girl job is related to philanthropy. And so we have crossed paths many times through that form. So
I knew her in school.
if you guys really want the deep Wallis lore, you can go to old, like, Crash Course. Where was it? It was the Crash Course Biology, like basically any of the Hank Green Crash Course videos from 2017 to like 2021. Go to the very end and like, I don't know.
Take a gander.
Take a listen. Anyway. Sorry. Is the goal of this just to be nice and send over some compliments? So the original goal was yes, but also a form of community building of like, wow, sometimes all it takes is an email. When you're like, oh, this is something that I'm really passionate about. Sometimes all it takes is an email. Like my sister runs she and my mom randomly decided, they were like, why is there no literary society in the United States for Daphne du Maurier? They decided this right before the pandemic. And they were like, we're just going to start one, and it's going to be with our friends and stuff. And they put up a website. And within 2 weeks of them putting up that website of like the, Daphne du Maurier of North America Literary Society, they were getting emails from all sorts of like academics who wanted to speak with us. And now Stephen King and my mom are like on an email chain because he did the forward for the new Daphne du Maurier anthology that's being released and stuff. Like, it's just like mind-boggling what could happen if you just called Taylor up. And I did see someone recommending Taylor Swift, and I am prepared to do that today if we want to do that today.
I'm keeping a list of what people are
please
saying.
do. Please do. What about the host of your favorite podcast? That's fascinating.
Wouldn't that just be us?
I'm, oh gosh, what is my favorite podcast right now? I mean, this was going to sound really basic, but the first podcast that came to my mind is is the girly pod who, it's Jenna Fisher and Angela Kinsey, who were both characters in The Office, and they are rewatching. It's like a rewatch podcast. And I started listening to that when I was on the Camino, and for like a good section of the Camino, it really carried me through. So I could email them. That's a good one. That's a really good one. And but I do want to say, everybody, that I'm going to be sending these emails from my official author account. So that needs to be another element of like, they need to be professional in some sense. But I'm also not going to be trying to sell my book. That's the other thing. Because like if I called Taylor up, I'd be like, you're such an autumn girly, I think you'd love my book. But like, I'm not going to be doing that. That's not the vibe. Hey Taylor, I was just wondering how long you're planning on being a billionaire for. XOXO Gossip Girl. Oh my gosh. Oh, sorry. My brain just kind of glitched. Morgan Riddle. Yes, I'll do it. I'll take that bet. And guys, this is your time.
About to comment that because I thought about it. I was like, what about Morgan Riddle?
Yes.
I was gonna comment. I literally went to my actual YouTube account to do it, so people know me.
Yes.
Thank you, Miranda.
Miranda, that's a fantastic suggestion. What does your email signature look like on author email account? Because if you just send something nice, but then have a website link or something, that might be enough. I don't know if I even have an email signature on my author account. Oops. Is that supposed to be something you have?
Probably.
Should that be the first thing we do on the first sprint is I design an email signature?
It's just like, Wallis Kinney, signature, buy my book.
Yeah. Yeah. Miranda, I'm going to need your assistance with that. I might have to call you during you're at work. I might have to text you during the first sprint to get like advice on what's a professional email signature. Because literally the one for my philanthropy job, I designed it in Canva and it's like this PNG and it doesn't, thank you, I will. It doesn't work. And I would love to redesign it. But at this point, I'm too scared to ask. Yeah, thanks, Miranda. Okay. So Okay, what's our list so far, Katie?
Okay, so we have John Green, local politician, Taylor
Yeah.
Swift, favorite podcast host, local event organizer. I was thinking maybe at the museum where you went to the Blood
Right.
Ball.
I think that's a great idea, just to thank them for that. Be like, also, she bit me? Question mark.
And I liked it. LOL. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm joking.
Yeah.
And Morgan Riddle. Apologies
is
if
a
I've
good-
missed anyone. I'm trying to go through the comments.
This is a good list. This is a good list.
It's a great list.
Um,
How long
Can I make a
sprints are you planning on
suggestion?
doing?
oh, of course you can make a suggestion, Speak.
Well, I'm going to strong arm you into this, actually.
Oh,
I think you should email the probably a lady pop who designed your book box cover and say, it's been a year and I'm still thinking about it. Loved it. Thanks.
Yeah, I can absolutely do that. I've definitely let me see.
Or not the cover, but like the, what's it called? The inside?
Yeah. I mean, I passed along my exaltations about it via Alcove, but I could definitely do that again. That's a great idea.
I mean, like, if someone told your publisher they loved your book and someone told you they loved your book, wouldn't that be a
Yeah.
difference?
Oh, I guess that's true. I never thought about it like that. Yeah, that's true. I will. That's a great
It's been a
idea.
year, and I still think about that inside jacket. It's not what it's called. What's it called?
Gorgeous.
Flaps? No.
Not the flaps. Sorry.
Yeah, but not that. But like that one.
Mm.
And even like the book itself without the jacket.
Yeah. No, she's so
Diva.
beautiful. Yeah, I'll see if I can find that info because I used to know her name, but it's like one that I.
Stunning.
Stunning, gorgeous, beautiful, darling. I have her with me always.
I also think I need to she and I DM each other a lot, but like my German translator, to quote Lindsay Puckett, she was pussy popping with her translation because like people have been messaging me right and left, back and forth about how beautiful the language is, and I'm starting to be like, I think this wasn't me. I think my translator did some stuff, and I'm like thrilled by it. All right. Well, we've been live for almost 18 minutes. Do we want to go into the first sprint? I am thinking
Shorter sprints to kind of just get it done.
like shorter sprints to kind of encourage me to not overthink the emails. But of course, this first sprint is a design sprint because I'm going to be reaching out to Miranda. And Miranda, hopefully you know how to do a signature in Outlook because I'm sending these from Outlook, the nightmare that it is. So maybe half an hour of a sprint, and then the future sprints can be like 15 minutes. So I'm just like boom, 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 boom. And these are like real sprints. And you know what? I'm going to challenge people in the comments in the chat to if you're trying to get words today, do brain dumps, unless that's not conducive to your writing process at the point that you're in right now. But I would let's really try and duke it out in the comments and see let's sprint. You know what I mean? Also, I'm going to say hello to people really quickly. Hi, Jessica. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Fadina. Hi, Cody. Hi, Anna. Thank you for everybody's. Hi, Molly. For everybody's suggestions. Hi, Lydia. Oh, thanks for getting one up, Katie. I appreciate you. And
I'm a backseat driver running the stream.
Hi, Nina. Thank you. You really are. And I appreciate it. I'm at it again, trying not to abandon my whip for another. You can do this. Nina, what if you just committed during this stream to working on your whip and maybe you'll fall in love with it?
Nina, I'm watching you.
Yeah. Not with this break-in. And I think we've said hi to everybody wow, I'm obsessed with Miranda being end paper. I like it. Oh, hi, Wendy. I can't remember if I said hello. I don't think you did. I'm such a Gmail hater at the moment. That'll figure it out. Okay, cool. All right, friends. Katie Ann, can we go ahead into a 30-minute sprint? Is that okay?
Let's do
it. Nina says, thanks for the threat, Katie.
Always here to threaten you. That's a joke, everyone. Good luck.
Okay, I don't know why it paused at 2 seconds left, but that is the end of the sprint. So Katie's dealing with some struggle busing on the internet, I think. Let me swap out. How did that sprint go for you, Miss Kite?
It went well. I wrote 353 words. And I finished a chapter.
Nicely done, Katie. How about you, Steve?
I got through an entire scene, and then I had an ID for like another scene within this scene. So I think it's going to add another 1,000 words to the scene. So I just outlined that.
Mm-hmm.
So I edited the scene I had, and then outlined the finishing of the scene, because the scene currently is just a conversation at a bar between two people. It's not even a conversation. It's just, hello, how are you? And then that's it.
Yeah.
But I need it to happen because the person he meets at the bar gives him advice to propel the story forward. So I need to give the advice. But like 2,500 words of a conversation at a bar, snore. So it's only 500 words. But now I'm going to have him, because she buys him supper. So I'm going to have him take the supper with him out in the stables to feed his horse. And then his crush comes by, and then he hides in the stable.
Oh.
And then his crush is like, did I see you at the stable the other night? He's like, no.
Oh.
And because like his whole shtick is that he's hiding from responsibility or running away from it. So I'm trying to show that through character actions. Ugh, I know, but
that's a good shtick indeed.
Here we are. So that's, and I also made supper for myself.
And what do you have?
I have, for the last year, had the same thing for supper, which is a yogurt bowl with granola and raspberry jam.
Oh. For supper for an entire year?
Yeah.
That's not true.
Okay, prove it.
I feel like you and I chatted before. Didn't you have lamb at one point?
For dinner, yeah.
Oh, you're saying supper and dinner are different.
Yeah.
Okay.
Supper is an evening meal.
Got it.
And dinner is dinner.
I gotcha.
Maybe not in Texas, but
No. Because we call it Thanksgiving dinner, and we have that at noon. It used to be. It used to be like in like their lunch was not a thing. It was called dinner.
Well, we literally call it evening food, I guess, directly translated. But
well, I was on a call with Miranda that entire time, and we generated an email signature for me. We tried to make it super fancy. It's like nothing special. I mean, I'm happy with it. Like, it's got a little picture of me and it's got some information, but there was a lot we tried to do. Like, instead of just having my Instagram written out, we tried to do it where it was like an Instagram icon that you could click on and it would take you to it and stuff. But alas, that just wasn't going to work with Outlook for some reason. That's okay. Hold on. I am trying to actually, because we had just finished. And so I want to send myself a testing email to see how it works. Because I didn't realize this, but it hyperlinks and stuff once I send it. And I didn't realize it was doing that. So I'm just going to say this.
Also, everyone, we have 18 votes and it is split 50-50.
Whoa. Okay.
So you would have to write 2 emails in 15 minutes.
Well, damn. Okay. I
feel like that should be as a challenge,
Whew, okay.
Oh, someone voted 19. Oh.
And
but that's hot people.
And what is it? What is it? Like, who am I sending an email to?
Well, I don't know. We don't know yet. I haven't ended the poll yet.
Oh, you haven't ended the poll yet. Okay. Just get it in, friends. This is your last chance.
Your last chance. You got 20, 25 more seconds. Oh my God. Molly says, finish cleaning my dining room and may or may not have gotten into a mild altercation in the Trader Joe's parking lot. It was an eventful 30 minutes.
Oh no, Molly. I'm sorry to hear that.
What kind of altercation did you have to fend off Pennywise from your child? Like, what's going on? Wallis is going to email him from her author account and like have it be less like work, related, or just, appreciation for something. It's up to Ms. Mel.
Wait, who is the replacement John Green? I thought you weren't emailing him. Oh, is it John Green? Is that the definitive answer of who I'm emailing this time around?
Not yet. We have 21 votes. The votes keep rolling in, people. It's coming down to the wire. Very exciting. Oh, clearly.
I don't like the signature now, Miranda. It looks not cute.
Just go for it.
It just looks, I don't know, this generator has weird spacing issues. I don't like how they did this. But I bet you're right. I don't want to spend this whole stream creating an email signature.
You have to go with it. Like, I think that's part of it. You just have to do
it. Miranda doesn't like the generator I used either. Miranda, send me another generator and I'll really fast at the start of the next sprint generate a new email signature using that. Because a lot of our time was spent narrowing down what we wanted to. I agree with Miranda. First impressions are important. I don't want to have a sloppy email signature in these. I'd rather not send with a signature.
Respectfully, I don't think people are going to be paying that much attention to your email signature.
Okay.
But just do it. I'm just going to say, because this is like a challenge. This is like a fun bit. Like, if you do generate a new email, that cuts into your email time.
It does indeed.
Write an email. So,
it does indeed.
It weighing the options. So it's back to 50-50 again. Great.
Oh, damn.
Someone else vote. Or you just have to vote.
Miranda, I was going to say the same thing. I get a lot of emails and I definitely notice email signatures. And I'm like, and I'm not noticing them in the sense of like, I mean, a lot of times I'm noticing them like, oh, how did they do that in their email signature? But I would notice the weirdness of this email signature. It's got a weird spacing. Like, it just does not look nice. And all I want is it to look nice. Oh, thanks. This is a big thing we debated about whether or not I want to say international bestseller. Right now I just have author of A Dark and Secret Magic. I don't have international bestseller.
I would even put USA Today bestseller.
International sounds cooler, in my opinion.
Okay.
That's why it one-upped. Like, even if I made the New York Times, I would just still keep it as international. Like, sorry, like my book is selling all over the world. She's Mrs. Worldwide.
We also have an update from Molly. I turned down the aisle, the car coming the opposite way started driving backwards, blocking all the spots so I couldn't park. I swooped in and parked. She honked. I got out of my car. Husband came out of TJ's and stopped me from being on the news. What is up with her? Like, that's crazy. That's wild. I'm so glad you didn't get into an altercation like for realties, but that's crazy of a person to start driving backwards. That's dangerous and erratic. Crazy.
Yeah. Normally I'm against the swooping in, but yeah, the driving backwards, it's like, hey babe, if you missed a spot, you missed a spot. You keep going, Okay, people are saying I should add international. It feels so embarrassing, but it's not embarrassing. I should be proud of it. Like, I'm not embarrassed at like putting it on my socials, but there's something about like sending out emails and being like internationally bestselling author. But you know what? No, I don't know. I would
just put it on there. I mean, because theoretically, people like what I would think is like, oh, this is what she puts at the bottom of like all of the emails she sends to her publisher and like to other people, like bookstores and stuff. Like, it's not that strange to me. Like, it's not like they know like you. It's not like they know you specific unless they're watching the stream. They know that you specifically set up this email signature for this project.
If Katie was the one who was like, should I put international bestseller or not? Would you be like, hell yeah, Katie, you're an international bestseller. Put that shit in your signature. Or would you be like, Katie, back down. You're not that bitch.
True. Yeah, what advice would you give anyone else?
I need Victoria AVR to send me an email so I know what it looks like. Maybe I should send her an email and be like, hey,
email.
Author, and I'm like, I don't know if I should put this, and this. Can you send me your headshot? Yes.
I also agree with this as well. You should link your website on your Instagram.
I thought you're not supposed
you need a little
to do
link
that.
tree.
I thought
in your bio you should.
I thought you're not. I thought you're supposed to have links in your bio. I thought.
Nope. There's specifically a place in Instagram's profile customization that is a link.
Really?
Mhm.
Okay. Hold on. Let me text this to Miranda. Share.
And also,
Miranda-
if you put international bestseller and you regret it later, you can just change it. It's not forever written in stone.
That's true. That's also true.
Miranda, I know I've got your phone number. Why is it not? Oh, Miranda, do you not have an iPhone? Oh, hold
No,
on.
Miranda does have an iPhone.
She does? Well, then why isn't this working?
Oh my God, Miranda, you're an Android user?
No,
Embarrassing.
she definitely isn't.
Instagram.
Yeah, she does. I'm pretty sure she has an iPhone.
Okay, Miranda, I'm going to send it to you via Insta because I don't know why your phone number is not coming up for me. And I'm sending you the screenshot because if I send you the full file, it might be too large. So
Also, apparently yours is currently linking to your threads. If query applies. This.
It's
Yeah,
linking to my thread.
Help! I almost typed in my phone number.
That would have been iconic.
No, that's so bad.
That's so funny.
Yeah. We'll
Us
see
and
her
our
email it
16
in just
closest
our bio.
friends.
Oh my God. Why is it linking to my thread? Wow. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, that would be. I would.
Nobody follow me on Threads. Threads is where I just say the most random unhinged crap. Threads is private, you guys. Nobody follow me on Threads.
Oh yeah, it's the algorithm doesn't like when you say link in bio in your videos or captions or something.
I think that's maybe what it was, and I like misinterpreted that.
Like in comments or like comments and things like it sees it as spam, but on your Instagram bio, like it wants you like literally like an ad stuff it can pull from that bio and help you.
Yeah.
I keep getting those Insta notifications of like Wallis just said this on Threads, and then it links to like the first sentence of your thread, and it's always just ended with a dot. And I'm like, what is she on today? Oh, it's so funny. It brings joy to my life, if nothing else.
It's trying to get you to join Threads, Stig, because it like teases you.
I think I am
like,
on Threads.
Are you? With your new account even?
Oh, that could be it. I don't know.
Why can't I? Why is it not?
Sorry for all the mouth noises, by the way. Hope nobody has.
Oh, there we go. Duh.
Panctasiophobia or whatever it's called.
Add a link.
Misophonia.
Add external link.
Yes, that.
This is a really cool thing. I don't know, people might already know this, but if you have a phone and a Mac, an iPhone and a Mac, you can copy a link on your Mac and then paste it. Pasting from Wallis.
Oh.
Yeah, it's so nice.
Pretty sexy.
That's cool. That's pretty cool.
Okay. That should be.
Okay, I'm officially ending the poll because it finally moved from being half and half. Yeah, Thread uses the ellipsis to allure you to its app. It got me like months ago.
You got me, gal.
You got me, gal. Why is this not showing up? This is what? Hello.
What a boy wants.
Oh my God. Molly literally just sent me a picture of how she thinks I should set it up. Guys.
Cute.
Oh my God. No, it does look so good. Amazon, website. Oh, can we do Barnes & Noble instead?
That's funny.
Oh my gosh. Wait, no, this does look so good. I'm going to forward this to Miranda as because I think Miranda might be generating one for me because of the whole send me your headshot. So it doesn't need to be exactly like this, Miranda, but I do like the
Also send it to the group chat.
I'll send it to you when it's done.
I mean, well, Molly.
Let me send you an email.
I like Miranda. What I'm saying here is that guys, I love how I'm like, this is an email stream, and now we're all crowdsourcing, setting up my email signature. This is it's an hour into it, and I haven't sent a single email yet. Actually, I've sent 6 emails, but they've all been to myself.
And you are.
They don't count.
So
Miranda, I don't know if you see what I just sent to you from Molly, but I like the fact at the very bottom, it's different links where you could get the book basically, and then with that little what's that called? The little line in the middle. It says
I know, tilde
website. Is that
no, the tilde's the
Oh, that's the tilde.
Oh, this is so true, Wendy. This is good. This could be a shop talk, honestly.
Oh yeah.
Molly,
No,
Vertical
already.
bar?
Oh, I'm just getting Tilda Swinton, but I'm not mad about that either.
that's okay.
It's called a vertical bar.
Vertical bar.
Apparently.
Wow.
Guys,
Or a
I'm gonna
pipe
walk-
bar.
I'm gonna walk away with this with no email sent, but an iconic email signature.
Is it ready? Are you ready to go? Are we ready to go on to our next sprint? Because I can tell you that you are emailing.
Who am I emailing?
Oh, let me put up a banner.
Oh, I love it. I love it. And you know what? This is what I'm going to do. Yes, we can go into the next sprint. I'm going to draft the email in notes. So that way I'm giving people time. I think, because I really do think Miranda is generating me an email signature, which I beyond appreciate. I can give her time to do that. And then if I haven't sent the email by the end of the sprint, that's okay, as long as I've drafted it by the end of the sprint in my notes app.
Wallis is emailing John Green. John Green.
Personal friend
All
of the channel.
All right, personal friend of the channel. I'll be sending it from a new email. And to be fair, like when I was past in contact with him, like I know he knows who I am. Although it's been so long, I don't know if he heard my name. He would be like, "Oh yeah, that's da da da." But I'll be emailing from a new email, especially because before it was my like OG honey email. So now it's from my author email. So
You should email him from Wallis Ever. I think that'd be funny.
oh, I love this, Lydia. See, everybody's learning, not me scurrying to Canva to try and make a signature because I had no idea you should have one as an author. See, this is why I love our community, because we're all, even though I feel like I'm being really selfish and taking everybody's inspiration, like the truth is everybody can do this, and this is a good thing to do. So thank you to the first person who earlier in the day asked me if I had one. I think it was Miranda. So
Yeah, here we go. All right.
all right. So
Are we ready?
15 minutes on the clock.
Okay.
And also, by the way, everybody, it is my full intention that I read you guys these emails. Like, you guys are going to get the tea.
I can't wait. I'm so excited.
All
I'm
right.
thirsty, mama. Ew.
Not mama. Oh, I'll give you 1505.
Alrighty, tighty. Oh,
Sorry.
you're good. You're good. You're good. I did well. I spoke out and then edited the email to John Green, and then I don't have an email signature yet, so I ate one single hard-boiled egg and made myself more tea.
What kind of tea do you have?
So this is from Celestial Seasonings, which is the factories in Boulder, Colorado, for anybody who's a Celestial Seasonings fan. And this is called the Throat Cooler. So it's got eucalyptus, lemongrass, menthol, spearmint. Like I'm hoping it'll help me with my little cough. So how did you do, Katie Ann?
I did well. Sorry, I'm just still running. I am up to.
Hi, Lindsay.
We're here for you on this rogue morning, afternoon. I started the new chapter and wrote 243 words for the sprint, so I'm up to over I'm at almost 600 for the day. That's awesome. So
nice. That's really good for 15 minutes.
And she gone.
Oh dear. How'd you do, Steek?
I did well. 15 minutes isn't really enough for me to get into writing mode, so I did some commonplacing instead.
You did some what instead?
I did some commonplacing instead.
Oh, fun.
What'd you put
So
in?
I updated I haven't really had the mental space or energy to commonplace for a while, so I updated all the words I've collected since last I updated, and then I started filling poems that I collected. Updated.
Oh, nice.
Beautiful. Love it.
Let's see how the people in the comments did. Miranda says she's close to a signature. Can I send you an HTML code? Oh my gosh, this is bringing back MySpace vibes. Okay, she replied to my email with suggestion. Thank you, Miranda. Molly filled my best friend in on the parking lot incident and did some work for my job. Nicely done. I did some eating, some shopping haul. Oh my gosh, I didn't even realize this, but my computer is kind of dying. Okay. Lol. It's fine. It's just low battery. It's 13%. So what email did you send that to, Miranda? Pardon. I don't know. I don't see it. Miranda. Anyway, who am I emailing next, everybody? Oh, wait. Oh, let me read out my email to John Green because I said I was going to email to you guys. All right. I'm actually really glad I only had 15 minutes because there was definitely part of me I was like, I could go into this. So this is almost like a bullet point list of things because, ain't nobody got time for that. So especially not John Green. So I said, Dear John Green, as opposed to Mr. Green or Dear John.
Dear John. Oh, that would have been epic.
It says, over the past year, I've become aware that many readers send emails to authors thanking them for their work. I think this is an excellent trend, and it was immediately obvious to me that I should reach out to you. I don't need to go into the fact that you guys all voted for it. I read Looking for Alaska in the 6th grade and soon after found the Vlogbrothers YouTube channel. For 19 years, I've read your books and been inspired by your philosophies on the world. I'm so glad I found you at that formative age because I believe hearing your perspective on different complex topics shaped my own attitudes and changed the way I engage with life. I have read all of your published works and each of them holds a special place in my heart. My favorite is the Anthropocene Reviewed. I've never been drawn to nonfiction, but that collection of essays found me at a time when anxiety was threatening to suffocate me. That book was a necessary practice in gratitude. Along with The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, it is my favorite book of all time. I've also always been inspired by your work in the nonprofit sector and commitment to education and healthcare. I'm trying to avoid being too mushy, so I'll end it here. I just wanted to thank you for all that you do. Best wishes, Wallis Kitty. And the best wishes is a nerd fighter inside joke. So,
oh, that's so good,
Love
Wallis.
her.
thank you.
That's beautiful.
It's
So
sent.
sweet. I love it.
Oh, and you need to wait for your signature.
Yeah, I think Miranda has said, but okay, she said, I just replied to the email where you sent me the signature. Oh, here it is. In my white Valentino bag? What is this?
Oh, God.
Babe, I don't know what to do with this. Oh,
It's HTML code, I think.
yeah, it
Just
is.
paste it in, right?
Is that what you do? How do I do this on Outlook? Miranda, it's gorgeous, but I don't know what to do. I wish I could share it with people so people could see what I'm seeing. Because it's like, it's my signature, but then it's a huge like thing of text. Imagine I just send this to everybody. Sorry. What do I do? What do I do? I don't know what to do with it. It's gorgeous. The top hat, what it looks like. The top has what it looks like. Lindsay says, getting a letter like this from Rita would actually change my life. Amazing, Wallace. Thanks, Lindsay. Lydia says that was really sweet. Thank you. Oh, Wendy, did you figure out what name you're going to do? I think you might be able to copy out the first part, but I don't care if you can copy paste it into the Outlook box. Let's try it. You two talk about something, and I'm going to try and get this figured out.
Tell me about your favorite thing that's happened to you this past week, Katie. Be it a book, a song, or, you know, a bird you saw one morning when your dogs were pooping on your lawn.
Oh, what is the best thing? What have I recently discovered? Oh, this was kind of like cheating, but I recently bought this water bottle.
Katie recently discovered water. Love that for you.
I know, recently discovered water. But it was quite funny. I bought this for the retreat because I forgot my other water bottle. And so I bought this at Target randomly. And I really like it. And what I like the most about it is it has like a thing here. And like obviously it's like a, you know, it has a straw in it as usual. But instead of having to like, you know, unscrew the whole thing when you want to put new water in, and I discovered this on the retreat, this part here uncaps. Like, isn't that amazing? Hello. Like,
yes.
I was delighted by this. And then you can just refill it like that.
What's the brand?
Oh God, I just spilled water all over myself. LOL.
My blend worked.
ELLO. Hello. Sorry, Wall. It's made in China. Hello. But anyway, I love the color, and you can in fact lock it, so you would like not be able to open this if you were like, you know.
So nobody could roof you at the gym. Love that.
I love it. So anyway, that's what I have really just been loving lately is this cute little water bottle, and it's like that's
keeping
like
her hydrated. And she gone again.
Oh,
but it was like
there she is.
Hello.
That's
hello. Hello.
Hello, water bottle. Hello.
Hello, water bottle. I'm just gonna link it in the chat. I make no commission off of this. I am not spawned. But
if you want to sponsor us.
Hello. They have a lot of cute colors. They have a lot of cute colors and fun things. So it posted in 2 things, but it's just
I love color options.
A lot of color options. Oh my God, and Elena has the same one. I love it. Steve, what are you loving this past week or weeks? Tell me about it.
Oh my God. As every other gay man on this green earth, I've been absolutely raw dogging Rosalia's new album this last week. It is incredibly stunning. Like,
this is like the second time I've like vaguely heard about it.
There's this well, people say she's doing things that nobody has ever done with classical music before, which I think is a stretch. It is gorgeous. But yeah, the one Berghain is really popping off. And I do think that is fun. The video is stunningly gorgeous. It is like I think I've heard so far English, Arabic, French, German, and Spanish on this album. So she collabed with Bjork on Berghain, which I think
oh my God.
But just I have no idea what she's saying, but I feel it. And you know, that's what matters. If you want a recommendation for songs, I really love La Perla, which is how a man is like a pearl, which is deceitful, I think, in Spanish. I don't even know.
Oh, okay.
There's one
add it to my queue.
La Juglare, which I really like. One called Madrugada, which I also really like. So Rosalia's new album is what's bringing me joy this past week.
Nice.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm gonna have to listen to it.
Thank you for that conversation as I tried to get the signature fixed. But when I try and take what Miranda made for me, which really is amazing, and put it in Outlook, it's Outlook's problem. They're just terrible. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use I don't know. maybe this is what I do is I just draft all of these emails and during this stream and like also be trying to fix the email signature thing. And then once I have the signature, we can just start spamming sending.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that works. I don't think like John Green will be texting Taylor Swift like, "Hey, did you get this email from this crazy girl too?" So I think you're good. Unless you text both Hank and John Green.
At the same time, being like, "Wow, we both got the same email from her." But who knows? Maybe Hank Green will not be selected. Yeah, Hank, I love we have to be seen reviewed by you.
Hank doesn't count because like he and I have had personal email correspondence, so I'm not going to do him.
I wasn't going to put him on the list. Oh my god. Also, everyone, you have about 20 seconds to put in your last vote if you have not voted yet.
And if you're not voting for Victoria Aveyard, you're dead to me. I'm sorry.
Hold on, Miranda. I see what you're saying. I'm going to do it really fast. I'm going to send you a screenshot. I'm excited. I don't even know who the two potentials are.
Oh, well, one of them is definitely not Victoria Aveyard.
Oh, okay. Sounds good. Wait, literally, guys, I've never read a single one of her books. I was just joking. I've never read a Victoria Aveyard book. If that's really the poll, I can't do that. I've never read her books.
You could be like, "Oh my god, girl, the pop, haven't read a single one of your books, but I love your social media presence."
I mean, I could do that, and I could say, like, by the way, will you tell me what your wallpaper is in your house? Because I'm obsessed with it. I literally have. But I was saying, I don't know what the poll is, Katie, but if Victoria Avey's on there, I've never read a book by her, so
Oh well.
Katie Ann.
Oh well.
That's not nice.
What happened to Hello?
Someone
I've never read any one of your books.
Please.
How are you?
Someone please figure out how I can label her a traitor to the United States.
No, I really think you could lean into her being a social media and a beacon for authors, because I think you have found a lot of like guidance from the things that she talks about on her social media and stuff, and I think you can do that angle. So Victoria Aveyard smacked Taylor Swift down. It's a landslide. 79 to 21%. So
wow.
Just use generative AI to get the cliff notes from a book. It's fine. Nothing dangerous will happen from this.
Okay, Miranda, I think I sent it to you.
Her very level-headed takes. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, just tell her what you admire about her. Yeah.
Whoa, Instagram is freaking out. I can't even see my DMs anymore. Like, I'm clicking on people and the DMs aren't even showing up. What the hell?
Wow, she's so popular. Her DMs have broken.
No, I think it's because I just did something really weird. I think it's because I just sent a screenshot from my phone to direct to an Instagram DM. Let's see. Okay, no, it worked. Okay. Also, my computer's at 5%, so I'm gonna really do. Okay. So
all right, are you ready?
I guess. Okay. Here we go, Victoria Aveyard. All right.
Big fan. Huge.
15 minutes. Good luck.
It disappeared from me. Yeah, there's back. It's there now. I think it's when you move away from the screen somehow. I don't know. And she gone. I have no idea either, Wallace. Bye.
We had 2 minutes left. I am finished with my email though.
Okay. I need like, but I can finish while we. I needed like 15 more seconds, but I can finish while we talk.
I will. People were giving me recommendations because I was panicking over not being able to email her Victoria Aveyard because I've never read a book of hers. And Miranda was suggesting I mention the podcast. Wendy said, tell her you loved her show on Nickelodeon. I don't know if this is a joke or if she actually was on Nickelodeon. If she was, that's very funny. Lydia says, you don't have to say you haven't read her books. Don't worry. I didn't. Just tell her what you admire.
That'd be so brutal, though.
Yeah. I haven't read a single one of your books, but Miranda says her very level-headed takes. Yeah, I do find that she gets herself in hot water a lot for having like the most rational takes, you know?
I only see her like writing angles, and I agree with those. So
yeah, I think she kind of sticks to her lane in that sense. And then Miranda's like, "Do you even have Taylor's email?" I don't think anybody does, right?
Taylor.swift@hotmail.com.
Yeah, seriously, wouldn't that be so funny? Jess wants to know if we have any winter/holiday timer request besties. I request a Snow Dogs timer. Thank you very much. Like
I request a wintry fjord timer. Thank you very much.
Oh, those are great. Secret timer. Not knowing how much time we have left makes us write faster. Oh, fair enough. All right.
I did finish, so.
Oh, good. So what was that sprint like for you then?
I finished noting down the poems I've collected since last I commonplaced. So
nice. I love that.
Yeah. Thank you.
I continue to work on the email signature debacle. It's just becoming, it's like getting away from me. It's like it's becoming so overwhelming that I'm like, I don't want to do this anymore. But I've appreciated everybody's help with it. I'm gonna try a little bit on the next sprint as well. But I did finish my email to Victoria, quite short. Just says, "Hey Vicky, thanks. Bye." No. Again, so formal with the addressing with Dear Victoria Aveyard, because I just don't feel comfortable being like, Dear Miss, or maybe I could. I've had some people when they write to me say, Dear Miss Kinney. So maybe I could do that. Dear Miss Aveyard. I don't know.
She's married though, isn't she?
What? Oh, she is married. Dear Mrs. But Aveyard.
She is not even Aveyard at this point. Yeah, she changed, didn't she?
Well, but I would do her maiden name, but I would do like MS.
Former Miss Aveyard.
Mm-hmm. So I said, I'm reaching out to say thank you so much for the content you make around the writing and publishing industry. As a debut author, I felt quite lost with setting my expectations and knowing what was normal or not. And often when I wasn't sure about something, I could turn to your Instagram/thread/podcast and find an answer. We were also on deadline right around the same time, so I enjoyed and immensely related to the chaotic videos you posted about trying to finish your newest manuscript. Thank you so much for sharing your experiences publicly. It really sheds necessary and humorous light on what can otherwise be an opaque process. Also, this is so random, but I am all caps obsessed with the blue patterned wallpaper you have in the background of a lot of your videos. Your interior design style is to be applauded. All my best, Walls Kenny.
Love. No notes.
Thanks, Stieg. Oh, Wendy says it was a joke because she looks like Victoria Justice. Oh, that's
she kind of do though.
That's really funny. Do we have a cry for help from Catherine? She
looks AFK, so she might not even know.
Sorry, I'm seeing the thing you saw on Threads. That's really funny. I don't know what Grape just said. Anyway, I'm just checking to see if anybody's messaged me. Okay. Who am I doing next?
Oh, do I have poll time power like Katie?
I don't know. I don't. That's why I needed her to run it. So we might have to do just like an eyeball poll in the comments.
You could use my hand forcing.
Yeah, who is your like definitive? You are definitely emailing this person.
Ooh.
You have a lot of power right now, and you can abuse it if you'd like.
I would not like that, but thank you for shedding light on the possibilities. I still think I still think the
Oh,
graphic designer
the designer
or
of.
end
Okay.
page question mark, is that what it's called?
Well, then I'm going to propose something. I'm going to propose a 30-minute sprint for our next sprint because that'll give me time to find them. And that way you can, if you want to do some writing, you can do some writing because that gives you, oh my God, Lindsay, that's such a good idea. Lindsay, I should email Matt Mercer too. Not this round because I'm doing Steegs, but
Who's Matt Mercer?
Oh, he's the DM for Critical Role. Yeah.
Oh, the one with the long hair, not the ginger one.
Oh, the old DM. The new DM is Brennan Lee Mulligan.
Yeah, that's his name. I had like a little crush on him. He did a D&D campaign with some drag queens, which was hilarious.
I have a hot take. I don't even know if this is a hot take. I think this is just a psychological take. I think it is hard if they fit within your sphere of sexuality. I think it's hard to not develop kind of a little crush on a DM that you are like watching a lot. That's my take.
Okay.
And like even a DM that is DMing for you. Like if you like their DM style, if they're a good DM is what I'm saying. I think it's hard to not develop a crush.
Okay. Can I hear the abstract to this thesis statement?
Go for it. The abstract? You mean like the rebuttal?
No, like, you know how there's an abstract at the beginning of research paper. Like, in this paper, we will look at blah, 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 and compare it to yada, yada, yada. And maybe we'll discover blah, blah, blah.
I see. Yeah, I guess this is not so much a thesis statement. It's a no, because a hypothesis has to be testable. I mean, I guess that is testable. I would say like a non-insignificant number of D&D players form some form of like not just platonic attachment, like romantic attachment to their DM. And it's just based off of conversation.
Your crush on Matt Mercer.
This is what's so funny. And this is why my brain is weird. I had like a filial projection on Matt Mercer in a non-sexual way. I was like, that's dad. Not that's daddy. But I was like, that's
that's father.
Yeah, literally. Like that's, yeah.
Okay.
But this is not based off my personal experience. This is based off of talking with people of like, I just think it's a trend. I think it's a trend that people, anyway, sorry, we're getting off track here, but somebody.
Is this your way of telling you that everyone at the Blank Page Tavern has a crush on you? Because I do agree.
Yes. Wow. Lindsay's like, wow, can't wait to play Horny Salmon one shot with you all now. It's so true, Lindsay. I can't wait. Lindsay's going to be our DM the next time all of us girlies get together. I am a DM, Lynn. Oh, this isn't a question mark. This is just Lynn going, Wallis, your DM eyeballs. Anyway, it's being attracted to confidence and charm. I think that's part of it. I do think
confident people are very attractive, I will say.
I so agree. Again, I'm saying if they fall within your sphere of sexual attraction, right? Like I'm not trying to say any DM you'll ever have, you'll have a crush on, but like, I think it's a standard. It's more than one standard deviation. Like, I think you'd find statistical significance.
Okay.
Okay, Katie is back, so maybe she'll be able to. Oh,
I have a timer ready if you want me to pull one up.
Oh, she is here. Okay, well, Hi, Katie. We are staring straight
at the rack.
Sorry, I was trying to pull a Coke out of my pocket, and it wouldn't do it.
You weren't sitting down. And I was like, okay.
Sorry.
Hello, Bombasta says.
Hello.
Ladies.
Anyway, are you okay, Miss Catherine? You've been yeeted several times.
Yes, my internet is on the fritz, but that's okay. I now have lunch, so.
Well, we were thinking.
That's why I was gone for so long.
We were thinking that maybe Steve could run the timers, but if you would still do the polls.
Yes. Did you email Victoria Aviard?
Well, I drafted it. I did already read it, but I can read it again if you'd like to hear it.
I mean, no, not for the people have already heard it, so you can just send me a screenshot later.
I will.
And then the playback.
The next, so because we weren't sure if we were going to be able to do a poll, Steve decided to use his mandated suggestion, and he's mandating that I email a thank you to the designer of the Unplugged book box. And so because of that, we're going to do a longer sprint. We're going to do 30 minutes. So that way I have time to find them and then send the email. And also it'll give me a little more time for my email signature. And also it'll give Stieg a little time to actually get in the zone for writing, because he says 15 minutes aren't enough for him, understandably.
Gives me time to eat my lunch. I love it.
All right. So will you change that banner, Katie, to saying Wallis is emailing and then just like her graphic designer? And yeah. And then we can go ahead and hop in. Thank you. Stieg is getting something up for us. Nice. Small timers are really getting a lot of play today. Oh, and Katie, will you add to the list, because Lindsay suggested I email Matt Mercer, and I think that is also a great idea. Okay.
I saw it. I popped it on there. I'm keeping an eye.
Thank you. All right. Is everybody ready for half an hour of a sprinting?
Aye, Captain.
Alrighty. Stieg, how did that sprint go for you?
That went well. I finished scrapping the last poem that I collected into the commonplace. Then I put on the dishwasher, and then I got to writing.
Nice. Nice. And how did that go?
I just told you.
But you said you got to writing. I was just asking.
Oh, the writing. I was like, I just tell you, I collected a poem and I did the dishes and the writing went all right. Do you want me to share a line?
Sure, go for it.
Just a piece of dialogue, no context.
Okay.
Well, she might not want to talk to you, but that shouldn't stop you from trying. Go out tomorrow and visit. Talk to her, see the children. I'm sure she'll come around eventually. Or maybe she'll shoot you. Either way, you won't find her at the bottom of a beer mug. Besides, I thought you hated beer. And that's it.
Fascinating. I'm intrigued.
That was lovely. Snappy. Awesome. I loved it.
Thank you. I fear I am becoming in love with her.
Aww, I love that. When you start bonding with a character you're writing, that's so great.
Can't wait for the midpoint.
I'm in danger.
Anyway, Katie Ann, how did it go for you?
I did okay. I finished my lunch, so I'm fueled up for the next, however long we're continuing.
Okay.
And I am up to 964 words written. So we're closing in on that 1K. We're going to get to 2K today. See how much farther we get.
Awesome. I went on a journey, you guys. I went on a
tell us
journey.
all about it.
Spiritually.
So even though on the copyright page of the special edition, it credits an artist, but it's the artist for the original cover of A Dark and Secret Magic. And so, but luckily Unplugged Book Box is all about crediting where credit is due. So I went to their Instagram and I found a post where they literally blocked it out. They were like, this person did this, this person did this, this person did this. So so the team at Alcove designed the new cover. A girly pop designed the reverse dust jacket, and then two separate artists did the like the artwork of the pumpkins and the artwork of the other thing.
Front, back. No, what did you call it?
Yeah, but it's like the ones that are
Edge paper.
Yeah, exactly. The ones that are attached to the book, not the dust jacket.
Yeah, though I do love the inside of the dust jacket too. Honorable mention.
I'm glad you're saying that, because unfortunately, I checked multiple posts and I could not find them crediting who did the front of the edge paper and who did the back of the edge paper. They just keep saying, and the edge paper or whatever was done by two separate artists, da-da-da and da-da-da. And I think like one person did one of the pieces and one person did the other of the pieces. So I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna email the dust jacket girly pop, because I know officially that she does it.
Just show the inside too, Katie, please.
And not that dust jacket, Katie, the inside of the dust jacket, because the team at Unplugged Book Box did the front cover redesign. So
yeah, that girly pop, right? It's what you mean in?
This person.
Stunning. Also a diva.
And I didn't actually email her. I sent her a DM. And she is at cute_MIUU on Instagram, if anybody wants to go follow her. And this is what I said. Pardon. I said, hi, exclamation, exclamation, exclamation. I realized I never reached out to you personally to thank you for your incredible work on A Dark and Secret Magic. As an author, getting a special edition of my debut was the most incredible experience. Having your magical artwork elevated the whole book to new heights. The special edition truly is one of the most precious things that I own, and I can't tell you how many readers have reached out to me to gush over how gorgeous it is. Thank you so much for your contribution to it. My favorite part of the reverse dust jacket is the group of 3 witches walking in the woods. I squealed the first time I saw that detail. Of course, that was after approximately 5 minutes of screaming over how incredible the entire image is. Ha ha ha. Thank you again from the bottom of my heart, Wallis.
It truly is incredible.
But this is where the journey started to get complicated, because I actually did that within the first 10 minutes. And then I was like, okay, well, there was a lot of also email signature work, and I just couldn't make anything work. So I am going to go for the original one that I initially was like, oh, I don't like this because now it's growing on me. And now I'm like, you know what? This is fine. We need to add a qualifier to this challenge. Because I want to be sending emails. We need to pick the people we pick need to have emails that I can send stuff to, because I looked for John Green. I looked for his email, and he like has no email for fans to email him anymore. And I do have a way of like contacting his team, but because that's through nonprofit work, I'm not going to do that like for this purpose. And
This is
like,
for profit.
Are his DMs open?
His DMs are open. And again, I'm not like necessarily expecting a reply, but I figure I'm not sure he's going to see it, right? Like I kind of figure he doesn't even look at the message requests. And I don't know if that's true or not, but that's just like a figuring of it. And you know what? The reality is that these are not, well, so in a way that also opened me up to another realization about this whole process is that like I did also send an email to Victoria Aveyard because she does have a contact form on her website. So I just sent it through that. So I didn't even need my contact signature. I have yet to need my my signature for my email, which is hilarious. We spent so much time on it. But I'm thinking now moving forward, I would like people that we are suggesting I email. I would like to know that they have a definitive email I can email them to. I can send the email to. And also, even though I love doing the gratitude stuff, I want to start getting into the more like, I don't know, maybe I'll put a pin in that. And maybe that's on me to decide, not for everybody else to decide of like what exactly I'm saying to these people. But like, so I was researching my local politicians, and then I got distracted at the end because there's this proposed tennis complex that was going to be built out in Boulder. And then it turns out I was semi paying attention to that earlier this year. And then it turns out that it fell through because the environmentalists didn't want the tennis complex to be built. And so then the city of Boulder ended up buying. Anyway, I fell into a rabbit hole about that. And now I'm sad because I really wanted there to be a tennis complex, but it's okay. We move. So anyway, that's how that sprint went. I've officially sent to graphic designer and to Victoria Aveyard. I'm still trying to figure out a way to send my note to John Green. If I haven't figured it out by the end of the stream, I'll just do it over DM. And yeah, there we go. That's my update to my 22 close personal friends.
I love it. All right, I'm gonna put up a poll for round 3.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to skedaddle because it's getting late.
Thanks for joining us, Steve.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Thanks
lovely to see you as always, my darling. I love you.
Having me.
Also, I think this mint tea is like actually witchcraft magic because my throat doesn't hurt anymore.
Oh,
I had like 5 cups of it and my throat feels so good, like just cool and chill. Like there's still like a teensy little tickle that makes me cough. Well, that was just because I was thinking about it, but still a teensy little tickle that makes me cough every so often. But overall, also I loved how I got all of my makeup out. Like I was gonna do my makeup during this stream too. Bye, Madonna. Cameron says. Also, hi, Cameron.
Thank you. Does that make you
Jesus
a rival to Madonna? But I can't think of any.
Oh, oh wow, I'm dumb. I was literally okay, never mind.
Oh, the Madonna?
The Virgin Madonna?
The Virgin Mary Madonna? No, I'm thinking about British ? Pop icon Madonna.
I don't think she's
Not British.
I think she's just American.
I think she's American.
With an accent. I'm hesitant to call it British, but
she's from Michigan.
No freaking way. What part?
Bay City?
I don't know where that is.
I'm looking at a map quickly. Scroll out.
well, anything. Thank you.
Oh, it's
Cameron.
like okay. Anyway, Madonna is from like it's like right directly north of Saginaw.
Oh,
Bay
okay.
City.
Then yeah, okay.
So, you know roughly where it is in the mitten.
Oh, roughly. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
So, do you want to invite Madonna to write in the mitten?
Wow. No. Thanks.
Should that be an email?
No. No, I
Oh, yes. You
remember
still
I
have
said
one veto power, Katie. So you can
no,
make her
no.
email Madonna.
Your powers are encapsulated within the original rules of like it has to be relevant to me and also can't be a traitor.
Inviting someone to a writing retreat does feel relevant to you.
Madonna
Also,
is-
I'm sorry, Madonna is a traitor? What the hell did she do?
No. I was just saying both of those rules still apply even within your veto rights. No,
I mean,
Okay.
maybe you're lucky she doesn't have an email address, Wallis.
like it's not. Yeah, that too. But like, yeah, okay. The writing retreat is relevant to me, but like, I would never email Madonna normally. Like, I'm not like.
Would you email Victoria Aviar normally?
Well, yeah, 'cause she's a writer.
Yeah, like that one made
Madonna
sense.
writes music, question mark. I don't actually know this to be a fact. but-
Anyway, I don't think Madonna has an email address.
Here's what I'm gonna say. The person, it has to, like, not the action, not the body of the email needs to be relevant to me. I mean, it still does, but like more importantly, the person that I'm emailing needs to be relevant to me. And I don't think Madonna is relevant to me in any
I
way.
feel like she wrote a book.
But like there's no reason. I don't know how to explain it.
It was a joke.
Weird
It was a
hill
joke,
to-
everyone.
I know.
Weird hill to die
It
on,
was
Wallis,
it was
but
a
okay.
stupid joke because she's from Michigan,
I know.
somewhat near where we
Oh.
tend to go to Michigan.
In a weird
That's
way,
all I
that's
made a joke
almost
about.
more relevant to me. In a weird way, I could be like, "Hi, Madonna. Have you ever been to Bleep Lake? A fellow Michigander here." That'd
Yeah.
be funny.
I mean,
Not the books or the
If you
music or
want.
the author.
And,
it's just-
and again, I don't want to tamp down on people's creativity with the suggestions for who I'm supposed to email, but like I do reserve first right of refusal if I really can't.
Madonna was in the tier of Miranda Ritchie. Is it Richardson or Richardson? Miranda Richardson.
Oh no,
That's the kind of level of joke it kind of was because
Madonna is even farther from me than Miranda Richardson. I would email Miranda Richardson before I email Madonna.
Who's
Like,
Miranda Richardson?
she's an actress who, for what
we
reason,
cannot
I'm
get
very-
into it because then the people will want Wallis to email, and she's already said no, so I'm not even gonna
That's
bring it up. But it was in a similar vein of a joke where it's a bit, So
Yeah.
anyway,
Wow, I
Okay,
never
well-
known you to do a bit before, Katie.
Well, Steve, thank you.
I know
was-
it's a new thing I'm trying.
That was thrilling. Keep it up.
I love it. Illy.
Bye.
Hi. I do want to acknowledge that I'm getting called out in the comments. Brian, it was just bad timing on all of our parts. There was no reason why I didn't try your chili, except like obviously I didn't come down that night, but then we had so much food.
He's going on the list.
How did I not think that this would come up? I'm dumb for not thinking someone would suggest this.
It's gonna be interesting for round 4. Because for round 5 or 3, sorry. For round 3, I will give you a slight spoiler that I've chosen 2 that are not like appreciation things. They're like things that one of them could be appreciation, but it's not like writing related. So I did just a nice round of stuff. But I have in fact put Ben Barnes on this is an iconic list of things that I currently have on here. Let me just go over what they are because I've been crossing off the ones that so it's Taylor Swift, Morgan Riddle, Matt Mercer, and Ben Barnes.
Oh my god, I'm gonna message the cafe. Should I just at everyone? Help! They're gonna make me email Ben Barnes.
Yeah. Oh my god, you should ask about his cousin Madison.
Oh my god. I'm gonna put a crying emoji. Okay, everybody get ready to get notified on Discord. We're gonna lose some people in the Discord for this.
We are, probably.
Because I know a lot of people think it's really bad form to add everyone. I reserve one at everyone a year, and I don't think I've done it so far this year. So
We don't add hardly ever. I don't know if we've added everyone in like a year, maybe. Like
yeah, it's super rare to add everyone.
I think it was only when like pre-order stuff happens for our books, or like even then I don't know if we added everyone. But
I do think I added everyone last October was the last time I added everyone when I was like, or I think the last time I added everyone was not this February, but February of last year when I was like, I have a book deal. And Katie says I can do my self promo video in the cafe because it's one of
it's
us.
big.
One of
Yeah.
us.
One of us. One of us.
Wow. Wow. Ben Barnes. What would I even say? Is he involved
What
in
would you
his
say?
nonprofit work? Because that's like what would I say to Ben Barnes? Hey Ben, do you Google yourself?
Oh my gosh.
What would I say to Ben Barnes? Wow, that is a thought. Okay, but who's next? Who's on the poll right now?
On the poll right now is I've put once again your local politician or a local event organizer.
Oh, that's a good one. Those are both good.
So I was like, oh, these are good ones that are like,
yeah,
not just absolute chaos ridiculousness.
I'm Melissa. The written adventure. Do you want to know what we're doing right now? So I have a goal for anybody who's joined us because we do have some newbies here from the start. So I'll just recap what this stream is. It's a rogue, but it is also me attempting to make progress on a goal I had this year, which was to send 25 cold emails, which basically just means an email to an author of a book I liked, or an author, like Katie said, or not an author, but like the organizer of an event I enjoyed, or something where I'm potentially making a connection, potentially not, just showing gratitude for something. And I'm being super chaotic today because I'm letting the chat. Oh, this is so funny. I was so invited at everyone. We were just talking about whether or not like that was.
Oh, that's so good.
Email the owner of your third space and say that you love their work. Oh, that's interesting. I would, what's so funny is I literally wanted to email them. I'm like, hey, can you also open one of these in my hometown? And then I literally got an email yesterday that one is opening in the neighborhood where my family lives in Dallas in early 2026. I know. Is that not crazy?
I'm sorry. That's fucking witchcraft.
Is that not weird? I literally manifested it. I was like, I should send this email to make this request of like, I think this would be a good place for you guys to open.
Of all the places in Texas, let alone the United States of America.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's bananas.
Molly, this is a great suggestion, except for the fact that I have only in my life ever rated 3 books 5 stars. That is my first and foremost fiction book that is 5 stars is Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. And unfortunately, Douglas Adams has passed away. The second nonfiction book is The Anthropocene Reviewed by John Green. And we do have that email formulated already, as you may know. And then the third book I've ever rated 5 stars was Back in a Compliments. And I email that author all the time. Well, manifesting author Steve Dardell says, why don't say it like that? Melissa says,
wow, full government.
You should email some of the authors who have storm chasing books and see if they'll talk to you about the research on the topic. So true. Except I had a chat with my agent the other day and I'm not, even though I really want to write the storm chasing book, I'm not sure it's actually going to happen. So we'll see. I don't know. You're welcome, Mr. Thank you. Yeah, I know, Molly. I know, Miss Tiffany 5 star. The last book you really enjoyed that was not written by Katie Ann. Fair enough. I did. Last week. I emailed the author of Tusk Love. So I emailed the author of Tusk Love.
All right. Oh no, it's tied again. Everyone, someone vote quick. You have 15 seconds to vote.
Someone vote. Can we do a 20-minute sprint so I can spend 5 minutes picking whoever, like politician or if it's event organizer, I know who I'm gonna email, but like maybe still 20 just for people who might think 15s are too fast.
17 votes, which means ending the poll, which means hold on, I have to edit the thing. I forgot to do this. LOL. Edit.
Wait, what an email to the Met Opera to Chris Browner? Is that what you're referencing? My friend who works at the Met?
I was like, you email him all the time too.
Yeah, I chit chat all the time. Although actually, I'm surprised we haven't had a chit chat recently. I know October was busy for both of us, but I need to check my calendar. Oh my God.
All right, Wallis is emailing her local event coordinator.
Oh, how fantastic. How
Fun.
fantastic.
I
Okay.
love it.
And this is fun because I'm going to be emailing the Dairy Arts Center in Boulder, Colorado. And this is something where I really feel like I'm glad for 20 minutes because I want to sit with like what this email is going to be. It's not going to just be an email of, hey, I loved this thing that you did. It's also going to be an email of like, I'd love to be involved. You know, this is a what if you call Taylor up? This is such a good suggestion.
Ooh.
Email
Local
of-
Colorado Coven.
This is such a good suggestion. I know, Steve. I'm sorry. I mean, look, this is a really private conversation to be having on live, but I don't know. I think he's talking about Tornado Blondes. That's why I was like, you know,
Yeah.
I
Feel free to
love.
edit, you know, self-edit.
That's true. I love the book concept, but I also like want to be aware of the fact that it just always happens to me where I have a book idea. And if I started writing the book idea right when I had the idea for the book, I would perfectly predict the market. But for whatever reason, I have a book idea and then I sit on it for 18 months and then the market starts peaking with that exact concept. And then I write the book. And by the time the book is finished and I'm feeling good about it, we're on the off switch for it. Okay. So that's my fear with Tornado Blondes is that I kind of feel like I had the idea back in 2021 would have been a perfect time to write it and edit and get it done. Cause then we could have, you know, had it out right around the time of Twisters, the movie and stuff like that. And granted, the book is more esoteric. I love it when we were talking with Lindsay Puckett and she was like, what did she say when I was telling her the synopsis of it? And she was like, I forget what she said, but it made me laugh. But anyway, oh my gosh, this is funny. A coven, if you will, because Colorado. I love that. That's so good.
Love it. That's a good one. That's what they should call it. Their coven.
Me and bringing a trad pub to the trend of reborn as the villainess in this fantasy I was reading before I died. Wait, that's a trend?
Wait, what? And what book of yours?
Yeah, I've now seen
is
books with the concept.
I remember one book that has a similar concept by Sarah Reese Brennan. It's called something. I have it over here, but I didn't know there was other two.
It's been huge in the webtoon sphere.
On too many books, people.
And then they started making TV shows. Wow, there's just so much content I'm not even remotely aware of at this point. Like, webtoon was Lore Olympus, right?
Yes, I believe so. Okay.
Not written the book myself.
I was like, what? I was like, I thought I knew all of Mullen's projects, but
Yeah.
I was like,
okay, so
right.
20 minutes to email my local event coordinator.
Also true from Melissa.
Well, and here's the reality is that I should just write it. So that way, whenever it's
in 10 to 15 years, when you're done with it, it'll be back around.
Literally. And that was the big conversation my agent and I had a few days ago was just like and my agent's always on the same page with me, but like reiterating, especially because of my injury and my creative process, I'm just not going to be a book a year kind of author. It's going to take me time to write books. And that's just who I am. And you know what? She has another author who's out here writing 4 books a year. So it's not like my agent is like trying to get all of her writers, you know, that author and me average out to 1 book every year. So we're good.
Yeah.
I do 1 book every 4 years. She does 4 books every year. So it's good. No, I think we actually average out to 4 books a year. Basically, she's just pulling the average.
Swinging it too much. Swinging it. That's so funny. And it's not me, by the way, for everyone who's like, you know, this is a different author.
Oh, yeah, you're not with my agent.
No, but just in case people were like, oh, yeah, Katie writes all these books. It's like, still not me.
Yeah, not you.
This was the one that I was thinking of, Malin, Long with Evil. I do own that book, and it's the only one I could think of, so fascinating. All right, are we ready?
Let's do it. right. Well, you're muted still, babe.
There we go.
I think I've got one more in me for today. Actually, I kind of want to just end it, but I feel like to be fair to the people I added everyone, we should do one more. I'm feeling my energy is crashing. I think I'm taking a turn for the worse. But
I'll get the next poll.
What? What did you
I'll
just
get
say?
the next poll up.
You'll get the next pull up. Okay. I do have my email constructed and it is going via my author email. So this place does have an email that I can email, which is great.
Nice.
And I will just go ahead and read it to you guys. So it says, hi. I do want thoughts because I feel a little embarrassed by the ending of this email. I'm like trying not to come off as presumptive. I'm trying to come off as like, what's the word? Like actually interested, but also not like pushy. So let me know. I said, hi, I recently attended the Vampire Ball at the Dairy Arts Center. I had a wonderful time and was thrilled to attend an event so well executed. The free blood bag cocktails were a great touch. The DJ chose music that perfectly fit the vibe, and all the live performers were so deeply into their roles. It was quite immersive. And as an introvert, I truly appreciated being able to escape to the movie theater anytime I felt overwhelmed by the noise or crowds. Overall, it was an incredible event. I do hope it is annual because I've already told tons of friends and family that we should all go together next year. The Arts Center is such a gem of Boulder, and I hope to attend many more shows in the future. Also, I see that you offer writing workshops on your website. If it's of use to you, I am a local author. My debut novel, A Dark and Secret Magic, made the USA Today bestseller list as well as the German Spiegel bestseller list. If there are ever any volunteer opportunities you think I might be a good fit for, please let me know, as I'd love to give back and contribute to the great community you have at the DAC.
Oh, I love it. That's so good.
You don't feel like does the fact that I bring all that stuff at the end make it seem like I was just buttering them up at the start? That was my fear.
I mean, yeah, maybe a little bit. Maybe like see if you get a response from this. I mean, it depends. What are you prioritizing? Being a person who could potentially volunteer and give back to the community, or do you want to prioritize, congratulating them on such a great event? Because I do think you leave the door open for them responding and being like, oh yeah, we're going to hold it next year. It's going to be this theme. Or I'm so glad you like it. We're in talks to continue doing it. And then you can be like, I see you have a bunch of other events on your calendar. Like I'm a local author, blah, 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 all that stuff adding in there. Because I think you leave the door open for them to respond and you to maybe do the second part of the email. But if your ultimate goal is to help with I don't think it's really like trying specifically to butter them up, but also Mullen says maybe you could sandwich it.
Yeah, I could be like, either way, thanks again for, all the great work that you do and stuff like that.
Yeah, that works too.
Because I do want it to know that even though I would love to volunteer and stuff, it's not like I'm just being like, I don't know, I just don't want to seem presumptuous. For all the work that you do for Boulder, adding. Okay.
Melissa loves that email.
Thanks, Melissa.
Also says, Wendy says, I'm sorry you're not feeling well, Wallis.
Thanks, Wendy. I appreciate it. It is a conundrum. My head is like really starting to hurt. But I've stopped coughing, so that's good.
There you go. Hold on. Take this one down. I want this one to do that. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to send it.
Boom. Amazing. Emails you can in fact send.
With my signature.
I gotta wait. Oh my God. Hold on. I gotta email you.
Oh dear. Oh no, something happened in the sending of it.
What do you mean? You get bounced back?
No, but the signature, that's crazy. It doesn't look like that when you send it on Gmail. It's all the spacing got all messed up. Well, whatever.
Whatever.
I'm too tired for this. Anyway,
Is it your
update.
author at Wallis Kinney? Author at Wallis
Yeah,
Kinney.
author at Wallis Kinney, yeah. But it won't send to replies. I have it where it doesn't send to replies. Oh, maybe I should just have it send to replies.
Well, it's email me.
Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm getting.
You email me. Oh, sorry. Okay. I'm sorry.
No. That's not for you to apologize. That's me acknowledging that. You're not the one who's doing it, just so you know. Like I'm like it's,
you're doing it to yourself.
yeah. I think that's it. Like I don't want you to feel like responsible for that me getting started.
Well, I'm just over here demanding that you do things for me because I want to see it.
But I have sent, including last week and I also remembered way earlier in the year, I randomly emailed a doctor in Boulder asking questions.
Did he ever respond?
I don't know. I don't know. I never checked because I DM'd him on Instagram. Anyway, so I'm including that dude. So
yeah, that was a cold message, you know.
It was definitely a cold message. So him, the author of Tusk Love, I have written a letter to John Green, but I haven't sent it yet because I don't know where to send it. Victoria Aviard and the graphic designer and the Dairy Art Center. So actually I am 25% of the way through this 25 goal.
Okay.
So there's a part of me that just wants to end the stream.
No, we have a final round.
Okay. How about this? People get your votes in, but I'll send this email at the next stream because I am planning on doing this again. This is not going to be the only time. I'm just, since we ended the sprint to this point, I'm getting worse by the minute. I'm really not feeling well.
Get your votes in, people. Get your votes in.
And I know that it's Ben Barnes. I know that everybody's going to pick Ben Barnes, so it doesn't even matter.
We'll find out.
If you made it Morgan Riddle versus Ben Barnes, I'm going to be really sad because I really want to. Okay.
I didn't.
Thank you. Because I really want to email Morgan.
I know. I was going to, I decided not to pit her against Ben Barnes. I decided on someone else. So.
Okay. Sounds good. Thank you.
Yeah. So are we going to do one more sprint and then depart? Or are we going to you're going to find out who it is and then you write the email during the next sprint?
I feel like
sprint. I feel like we got to write this last email during the sprint.
Okay, fine. My head is really starting to hurt. So I don't know how, maybe I'll do a draft. But I do want to give people a sprint because that way they know it's the last sprint. But but can we do like a 10-minute sprint? Can we make it short?
Yeah, we can.
Thanks.
Get your votes in, people. 11 votes. And how many people will we have here? 16. So 5 people have not voted. We'll get your sprints in. Well, actually 15 because I do have the Trollmakers account watching.
Oh, nice.
I have to run the sprints this way. So
also,
4 people.
I would love general feedback on what people thought of this as a stream concept. Did you enjoy yourself? Did you find this worthwhile? Let me know.
Well, no, we'll find out.
Wendy demands get voting lurkers. Oops. One question. Since it's based on goals you set for 2025. Oh, have I? What, Melissa? It's all I'm doing. It's all I'm doing these days. You should see me with Katie Ann and Devation Stieg. Like we're in the middle of a conversation. I'm like, oop, adding this to my potential list. I am making from now until mid-December. I am just writing down any idea for anything remotely interesting to me in the new year. And then starting mid-December to late December, I'm going to start whittling it down so that way I can start making the journal for next year. I have ordered the journal. A notebook therapy order has been placed.
Nice.
And yeah. So yes, Melissa, to answer your question, yes. And it seems like people overall have enjoyed this concept. So maybe I was like, I'll see you guys all again next Thursday, but nope, because that's Thanksgiving.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I think this has been so fun as like a productivity concept because it's both interactive, but there is still reason for sprints so people can still work. Whereas like editing streams and stuff, like people kind of have to be engaged the whole time. Like this is like,
What's an editing
and rogue. when we edit, like when we did the editing for your Talk to Us, right?
Yes. Oh, that was so iconic. I can't believe we only ever did that once.
Well, it may return.
That's on the 2026 list, friends.
It is.
Not in the way you think. Not in the way that you think. I'll say that. The positive vibes this added to the atmosphere. Oh, has it been? I'm trying to put on a happy face. I'm not feeling positive anymore, but I'm trying to be good. Melissa says, I need an excuse for a new journal, and this feels like a good use for that. I agree. This kind of stream would be great earlier in the day during weekdays so I can write work emails with you. Oh, that's a good idea.
That's cute. It's like a derivative of Scary Hour.
It is a derivative of Scary Hour, except everybody gets to tell me what to do rather than me being like, everybody do this thing.
It's true. All right, are we ready to close the poll?
Close that poll, babe.
Poll has been ended, so everyone will get to see what the winner is. And I have already pre-done this, so drum roll, everyone.
Ben Barnes.
Oh, wait, hold on. Is there an actual drum roll?
I believe there is. That was silly.
Matt Mercer.
Oh! Who was he up against?
Ben Barnes. He beat Ben Barnes.
Chat, I'm so proud. I am actually so honored that you guys didn't do that to me. Truly. Like, that was really nice of you guys. Yeah, drum roll.
So true.
Lots of people have been doing emails during this stream. You did try. Yeah, I know you did, Mom.
Don't worry. I will pit him up against other people in the future.
You? Well, then you got to pit the other people that have lost out already, too.
I will. Yeah, I will. I still have them on my list. If they won, I take them off. Or like if you did email them, like John Green, Victoria Aveyard.
I see. Okay.
Take them off.
So I'm drafting. I'm not sending it today. I'm drafting a 10-minute email to Matt Mercer. Oh my God. Yep. Wait, how cringy do I want to be? Like it is a little, what if you just call Taylor up? Because I mean, I know Matt Mercer is not in charge of their publishing company, but like, what if it's like, thank you. Also, by the way, I am an author, and if you ever have IP that you want written, tee, and I could kind of write it like tongue in cheek like that, so that way he knows I'm not trying to be pushy.
I'm kind of here for it. I think why not? Fuck it, write it and we'll see how it sounds when you're done. Just call Matt Mercer up.
I'm like, don't even know if I'm going to write an email. I think I'm just going to write about the things that I'm grateful for Matt Mercer. So maybe like as a draft. So that way at the start of the next stream, like my goal in between this stream and the next one is to have the Matt Mercer email
ready to go
out. So that way I can,
shoot your shot, baby girl. Pussy pop all the way to the sun.
Yeah. I had to wait. Does Matt Mercer have an email address? Friends, this is a rule I set in place. Because if not, I think we should transfer it to just me emailing whatever the Critical Role publisher is. No, I don't think I can do that. Don't I need my agent to do that? Also, This would be such an error because I literally, even though I would love to write IP, I have literally said that I don't think like I could produce a book quickly. And so I don't know that it's actually good for me to try and market myself to IP. Maybe
there is a contact form for Critical Role, which has a for the cast.
Oh.
So you could do Critical Role cast.
I could just do the cast.
Yeah, you could do the cast.
Just be like the cast. Matt Mercer only.
I'm putting it in the private chat for you.
Thanks, Queen.
It also says business developments. So press and media inquiries, general event bookings, advertise with us as well. So can you DM the DM?
Wait, it'd be so funny to just tell him the truth of like, I started watching Critical Role to impress a boy, and y'all have lasted longer in my life than that boy ever did.
You should actually. That'd be so good.
That'd be
so good. All right, let's do it.
Okay. My head hurts.
Let's
but
do
okay.
it. You can do it, Wallis. 10
Yeah.
minutes. We're getting on a flight. Landing.
Landed. Okay, I'm gonna admit I got really sidetracked because I was doing that bullet point list of like the things about Critical Role that I'm grateful for, and I was like, oh right, they have their own foundation, and so then because that's the field I work in, I was like, I'm gonna go check it out. I'm gonna look at their Form 990, and I was like, oh, like they literally their foundation, none of their employees take any cut, like it's all to stuff, and so, but the foundation. It's a foundation. It's not a nonprofit, right? So they are a grant maker, which you can donate to them, and they're very transparent about who they donate to. But it's kind of funny because it's like, if you donate to us, your donation will be split evenly between these like 7 nonprofits. And it's like, well, then why wouldn't I just, because they take an admin fee and a 10% emergency fund fee, which I'm interested in what that means. It's like, why wouldn't I just go and split what I was going to donate to you guys into 7 parts and donate it to those organizations? And this is a thing that always gets me all riled up about the nonprofit sector, because then I was like, well, what are these organizations that they're supporting? And like, again, this is based off of 10 minutes of research, but this is just like such a thing in the nonprofit world where, you know, let's say you give to a foundation that's a grant maker, right? And they take 8% for admin, let's just say 8% for admin, and they donate to a nonprofit that is like, we support women, like education for women internationally, right? And they take 8% of that donation for admin, and then they make grants to even smaller, more local nonprofits. And it's like, it's so far down the line to where the original donor money actually gets into the hands of the people they were trying to help. And it's just like, it can be really, I don't know I'm not saying that's what's happening with Critical Role. That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm claiming. I'm just like, it's just a pattern that I've noticed in the nonprofit sector, having worked in the nonprofit sector for 6 years almost. So anyway, basically what I'm saying, everybody, is be careful about what organizations you donate to. Do your research. And if you want to be most effective, you know, try and pick organizations that don't just give money to other organizations, you know, like, because that's, you know, they're gonna, I like don't like to call it skimming off the top, because even though that's what they're doing, it's not a scam. They are, you know, they put in the research, they make the connections, they could be good partners for those other nonprofits. I'm not trying to say it's a scam. I'm just, it's just something to look out for. And always look at their tax returns. It's called the Form 990. Every 501c3 nonprofit has to fill out a Form 990, and they have to list what income they generated and what I don't know, Madison's here. Nothing, Madison.
She was summoned.
But also Madison's not Madison anymore. The reader.
Oh, it's because YouTube did this silly. They like made it so your username is your username. Yeah.
That's right.
This is not a defense. It's just like a thought as someone who is not within the nonprofit sector at all, not even remotely. All I know is from what you talk about. I wonder if it's like because the Critical Role was getting so many people wanting to donate to them, and they didn't actually want the money for themselves. They were like, because I feel like that's a lot of sometimes what's hard for me, not even for me, but I think for a lot of people, is like the finding places to donate who are doing the work. And if you already trust this person, and granted, you should also do your own research into what they're going to be donating the money into. But if they have like sites and stuff put up of like, here's exactly what the money's going to, and this is what they do, it's easier for the random person who's donating a smaller amount of money than like other things than other people might, like, to just give it there and not have like the, you know, it take up an entire afternoon trying to find out things about this.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? It removes a barrier to entry to donate at all.
Absolutely.
Which I think is maybe not the point, but
it is.
But it is tough. I do understand, like Wendy says,
it's
frustrating that so much money has to go to just trying to get the money to people who need it. Exactly. Like,
yes. And and it's like one of those things where I started the sentence without knowing how it was going to end. It was one of the, basically in my line down in the Critical Role well of like, okay, they donate to this organization, which donates to this organization, which donate to I suddenly got to a place where there was an organization receiving so much money with no transparency on their tax
Oh.
about where it went. And so that's
Mhm.
always my thing, is that when you're at that high layer, you know,
Yeah.
I like that. I mean, outside, like, oof, I mean, I'm not ready to give a TED talk on this, but during this giving season, as it is, we are approaching the giving season. If charitable donations are part of your winter holiday traditions, I'm always going to recommend doing a local organization, not necessarily a national one that has like lots of fingers and lots of pots, but a local organization that addresses a local issue. And either they're doing basically not an organization that gives gifts to other organizations, basically, because anyway, which, by the way, another name to add to the list. That's one of the reasons Little Simsies fundraiser so much. It feels so direct. Yeah.
We do. I love Little Simsy.
We do. Oh, so Madison, I have a goal this year of cold emailing 25 people. And before this stream, I had only emailed 2. And now I've emailed several more, but we're going to call it now because today's a sick day for me anyway. And I'm tired and my head hurts. So, but I'm going to do another one of these because I had such a good time. And
I think overall people loved it. I think people loved this format.
I think it was fun. And you know what else is great is that there are so many variants for Sabrina Carpenter's album that basically anytime you're going to see a thumbnail from the Sabrina Carpenter album, Emails I Can't Send, you know what we're doing. I know, Madison, I'm sorry. I know.
I know you just got off work. Sorry, Madison.
I'm sorry. I know we have some people who want me to do these later in the afternoon and some people who are asking for earlier in the morning so everybody can send emails together. But yeah, you know, in the meantime, not that you all need to think about me when I'm not on screen, but if you have an idea of someone I should email and what I should email them about, keep it in your back pocket for when the next stream is going to happen. And remember, I mean, we're going to do at least 4 more of these before the end of the year because I got to get 20 more emails off, basically. So.
Yep, and I got a list, which honestly, if you don't want Wallis to know what it is,
just DM on there. Just DM Katie.
DM me. You can DM me because I'm the holder of the list. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 things on the list still, which we pair up in little votes, and whatever gets voted on gets taken off the list, and whatever doesn't gets back in and gets shuffled about. Yeah. So totally. This has been super fun. I've had a great time doing this. I love running a poll.
Yeah, I appreciate you doing all the like behind the scenes work to make this work, because if it was just me here, it would have been a little awkward being like, what's that? Oh, Wendy's like, where do you prefer DMs? Discord? Probably on Instagram.
Instagram, probably, yeah.
And Madison says, I'm just happy to see you. So proud of you for sitting down and doing the thing. Well, thank you, Madison. Thanks, Lydia. I'm glad people enjoyed themselves. Yeah, I appreciate all the ideas. You guys are making it fun and not scary. And it's fun because I get riled up by the bit, which I think makes me more courageous. Like the fact that I was even thinking about just cold emailing Critical Role to be included on their IP. And like, can we just iconic clap for The Written Adventure, who was like, they do anthologies. But I was like, I don't think I could be under contract like on short term for a book. And they're like, they do anthologies. It's smaller. And I think okay. But again,
sorry, I had to get one more in.
I will say, just from like a professionality standpoint, I wonder if that's something though I should have my agent cold email, because I feel like that's a little more official. And that's why I have an agent, is so she can make those connections. So
but a good an interesting thought experiment. Yeah. It like does, you know, have ripples that I like. It's fun.
Yeah. Anyway, thanks everybody for being here. I'm amazed it's been 4 hours.
Yeah.
I was like I was like, sorry we're ending it early, but I'm like, early who? Early what?
I mean, this is only half of a rogue.
how dare you diminish me in this way?
It does say work with Wallis until her fever makes her stop, which is making you stop. So
Yeah. I did not. And you know what? No, it's not half of a rogue. It's half of a Wallis work day, which is different than a rogue.
okay, fair enough. You know what? You got me there. But that is not a crime.
Yeah, I know. And I intentionally I was going to say Wallis work day. And then I was like, no, but it's not a Wallis work day because it's not going to be 45-15s and it's not going to be 8 hours long. So that's why I said work with Wallis until her fever makes her stop.
Yep.
Okay.
How dare you?
I would like to be absolved, Your Honor.
You are absolved. There was no judgment.
Judge. I was talking to.
Oh, yes, I am.
Not.
I am judge, jury, executioner, baby.
Yeah. Executioner. Execute this.